And why did I didn't look for them? Other people talked about me because I'm helping them, and they say, "Oh, you want to talk about digitizing small business and getting businesses online? Talk to Roberto. He knows how to do that. He's worked with a ton of great companies that help people get online."
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Yeah, like I said, from this broadcast, we all we do all day long is try to share amazing experience like yours here and to try to share with the entrepreneurs what kind of things they could be doing because entrepreneurs we take more responsibility than anybody else out there. We have employees. Sometimes the people, the family of this employee depend on you because he's the only person that can have work at the house or whatever. So we take a lot of responsibility and as entrepreneurs and starting a business you have to acquire a lot of skills, and if you don't have them, nobody had them at the beginning, so it becomes a roller coaster. You have to start to wear all those hats and learn by doing, and it's a process that is not for everybody and it's tough. But on the other hand, sometimes I'm seeing was in Spain not long ago, and I saw someone with a tiny business, yeah, that have it for 20, 30 years, and it's okay. The person have this tiny business, but I'm speaking with the entrepreneur, and it was actually from South America, and he was selling mobile phones, and the guy was telling me, Harry, I've been in this business since the mobile phone was huge and black and white. And the guy talked to me about he was from Peru. He's from Peru, talking about the story, about how many years he's in the mobile phone business, and still his shop is tiny. And I kind of thinking, I'm like, wow, this guy with all this knowledge, yeah, and somehow has spent all his life in this tiny business. So, and I can tell that by the knowledge and the experience that this person have, easily he can have 50 stores, a hundred, a hundred. He was a person capable. He was a person with experience, person that understand the product and the market very well. Because sometimes, Roberto, if this incubator, if this person doesn't come and nurture this startup founder because they don't know any better, and they have some limited beliefs, something that actually an amazing life. I don't say that this guy have a bad life, but I would say that he could he could make way more than what he actually achieved just with a little bit of guidance, because it's not someone that you have just with a little bit of guidance, a little bit of a strategy. So in our community, the Latin American community out there, we have people that that emigrate from the countries and they want to prove themselves, but they come here to work, and only with the small guidance, with the small framework, these people can hit and home run 100%. So,
Yes,
so I'm
I
glad
love that
that
story, Harry.
yeah. So I'm glad that this is what you do. Yeah, that you get involved with the community, and we do work a lot with the Latin American Chamber of Commerce in London. Uh, to again to try to do workshops to give them more strategy groups, and in order to share with them what is possible. And those events have been very successful actually, and a lot of people learn, and also it's amazing because lots of them have food products, so they bring a lot of food. So I eat amazing every time that I do this event because there's Harry, try my pro, and there is a lot of cakes and Latin American food. So it's amazing this workshop that we do for the community. So Roberto,
Yeah,
so where do you get this sense of social responsibility? Because at the end of the day, if you help the people from your community and they grow the business, number one, they can have a better life. Number two, they can go out and help other people. They can say, well, because Roberto helped me when I didn't know, and now I grow my business. Now, maybe Roberto is busy now with bigger clients, and but now I can help another person and give them some tips.
Harry,
So it's about
what you're
creating that
doing is,
momentum, right?
yeah, I mean, what you're doing is creating an ecosystem. I believe in ecosystems. No one gets here alone. No one. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care how bright you are. No one gets here alone. So creating community as an entrepreneurial individual is important for us. And we have to come together, talk to each other. How did you do this? How did you do that? How did you sell here? How did you find that niche? Which tool did you use? Just being around people like us, because let me tell you something, Harry. Entrepreneurship is a very lonely journey. You're spending a lot of time with yourself. You're putting in long hours. You're working on the weekends. We're sacrificing our time with our family, our kids to grow the company. So it's a big sacrifice. And a lot of people don't get that pain. I lived it. I seen my parents and I saw how much they struggle as immigrants. But it was my job to say, hey, let's help you guys because there's other people like you out in the world. And if I help you, then maybe other people will be inspired to help other people as well. And that's how we grow. I didn't get here alone. I have amazing champions that are supporting me, that are talking about my company, that are giving me the opportunities to make those 6-figure, 7-figure sales. And so it is through that community building that we grow as an entrepreneurial network. That's extremely important. And you were talking about chambers of commerce are a great way to socialize. Online entrepreneurship groups are a great way to socialize because we have to learn from each other. And you might think, well, my product is not like theirs. It doesn't matter. You said it earlier. We can do multiple things. And what you do is you learn from their particular product and you're like, how could I take what he did and learn from their mistake that they're telling me because we trust each other and not make the same mistake. Oh, who do you work for accounting? Who's your accountant? Who's your CPA? What marketing agency do you recommend? Oh, you have a great sales team in Latin America that costs, 5 pounds as opposed to 20 pounds over here. Let me go work with that sales team. And so that slowly builds up your ability to grow and scale. And so that's where I get my social responsibility from. It's doing good, and by doing good, you do well, right? Because I help you, Harry, you're going to help me in the future, or you might help someone like me in the future, and then that person's going to help someone else. And we collectively, as a community of entrepreneurs, help each other grow and scale. So
Yeah, 100%. We can make
it
money
comes
and do
back.
good at the same time.
That's exactly right. Let's buy from each other and work with each other.
Exactly, exactly. So Roberto, and where do you get this inspiration, this sense of social responsibility that you say, well, this is a tough decision actually, that you can be making a lot of money in the corporate, and then you decide that rather than doing that, you're gonna see all the small business owner in your family, and you're gonna help them a little bit with some digital marketing and
Marketing.
everything, so they can grow, and also, and by trying to help them, you actually create the foundation to make a business for yourself. Trying to help others, at the end, it was a big help for you. And this is
Harry,
my life.
that's it.
This is the story of my life. The people ask me, Harry, help me. Okay, what can I help you? No, yeah, help me
Yes,
with this,
yes.
help me with this. So they all go there and help and help and help and help. And then after the month, I'm thinking, wow, I was trying to help this person, and look how much business I got just trying to help it. And think that's, like I said, the story of my life. So finally, you go out and try to help them, and because you are in this space, in this frequency, a lot of
Opportunity
people
finds you.
opportunity find you. Absolutely
Yes.
comes actually to you. Yeah.
Yes, and so that's the thing. When you live with purpose, with your mission, we talked about market fit, right? We talked about in the very beginning, making sure your product fits the market. But you are the one that dictates the mission, vision, and value of your product. Why? What is your why? That's a very famous book, Start With Why. We all know why we started our companies. We all know why we're doing this. And so when people meet you, They feel it. We make decisions on emotions. Don't get it wrong. Like, we could talk about customer acquisition costs. We could talk about lifetime value. But the reason we want to work with you is because we trust you, because we like you, because we believe in you. And we want to share your belief as well. And we want to be attached to something bigger than us. So it's very emotional as entrepreneurs. Even though we go with numbers, we know why. Hey, that person, they get it. They're mission driven. I want to work with that person. He seems to want to make me a better person, make my company succeed. I trust him. And if I open up my checkbook and give him money, I know he's going to spend it well to help me grow and help other people grow. So that's where we started from as well. And guess what ends up happening? We started talking about, hey, we're going to focus on small business. We're going to digitize small business. And I'm talking in Stanford and I'm saying, hey, this is our mission. We're going to help small business and we're going to digitize as many small businesses as possible. And there was a Google representative in the audience. She pulls me to the side. She says, Roberto, I love your mission. We're launching a program to help small businesses who are mom and pop digitize. And you believe in that mission and we want to work with you. 2 years later, Amazon, hey, Robert, we heard that you're great with small businesses, helping them sell on e-commerce platforms. We want to work with you. 2 years later, hey, Robert, we're TikTok. We love selling products online. We heard you're really good at that and you love small business. So because I live my mission of helping small business, yes, it's really hard to work with small business. We understand that. And they might not have the money, but there's all the ways to helping them. I just got off a call today at 6 o'clock in the morning with Aflac. It's a health company. And they're saying, hey, we heard you're great at small business. Let's create a program to help our small business be more economically sound. And why I didn't look for them. Other people talked about me because I'm helping them. And they say, oh, you want to talk about digitizing small business and getting businesses online? Talk to Roberto. He knows how to do that. He's worked with a ton of great companies that help people get online. And so that's how and why we do what we do. But it starts with your why. Harry, you have an amazing platform here. You have an amazing podcast. People that touch you feel that you're passionate about what you do. And that creates trust. I trust you, Harry. Help me start my company, help me scale my company, help me get to a million pounds, because I trust that you know how to do this and you've done this before. And more importantly, other people around me are telling me, oh yeah, Harry's the guy. Go talk to him.
Yeah. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, Roberto.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.